Hi there and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to oil your valves. So here we go. I have a double French horn. So we've got 4 buttons here and we'll go through. And so there's a really common way that most everyone oils their valves. And that's by taking the valve cap off. You unscrew it here and then very carefully place it somewhere, and then you put some valve oil. I've got some ultra pure valve oil here for pistons or rotors. I like it. Works pretty well for my horn. Also, blue juice works well. I don't know where that is, but essentially you put it in this little hole here. You put a little drop. So, all right, I got a drop in there. Tough to see, but it's slightly there. It's still got surface tension. And then you just press the valve a few times and cover it up. And then you go through for all of your valves on the horn and do that. This is the most common way to do it, but another, I think much better way is to take out your slide and then fill up your slide with a bunch of valve oil. So with like, I don't know, a bunch of drops, maybe like 10, 15, 20. And then you place it, push it in all the way, you turn it over, and then you press down your valves over and over. And so what that does is it goes all the way in here and it slightly goes down here. So now the first and the second valve are actually working great. Only the third and the trigger left for me. So I'm going to put some more valve oil in the third, repeat. So here we go. This is like about 20 drops or so. As you put slides back in, make sure you hold down the valve here so that it doesn't pop. Okay, anyways, we've turned it around, got the valve oil. Now I gotta press third and trigger down together. Oh wow, and now my valves are working great. The last place where you can put valve oil is, well, not valve oil, but some people do put medium rotor oil on the back. And you can put that, I don't know the technical term, but there's a little slit basically right here. Let's see if I can press it. You essentially want to get some valve oil right in there in the back in all 4 of your valves. So that's what I'll be doing here as well. Yeah, I like Hetman's. This is 11.5. I think I used to use 12, but I can't find it anymore. But yeah, just get a few drops at the back here. It does not need a lot at the back. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Mia. Yeah, and so press your valves a bunch, and then there you go, you're good. Valves are oiled, they're working much better. They were kind of stuck when I pulled this horn out of the case, so now we're doing great. And how often do you need to do this? Your horn will tell you. So for my horns, I only need to oil them probably once every 2 months for my old horn right there. And then this one kind of needs to be oiled every couple weeks. The more outdoors concerts you play, or the more outdoors you play, I find the valve oil runs out a lot quicker, oddly enough. But yeah, if your valves are sticking a lot, then try putting more oil on, but sometimes your oil might be too thick. So I find that this is pretty good for French horns. And that's ultra pure. And then you got to kind of work the valves a bit, turn them around a little bit, make sure the oil spreads out evenly around your valves, and then there you go. There you go. You're good. Gosh, slides also do need to be greased, but I'll do that another day. Also do this with a towel on my leg because probably like 100 times in my life, the oil will spill out of the bell eventually. Sometimes the excess oil will spill out of the bell and then just like make an oil stain on your shorts. I do have a stuck slide here. I'll just play out a tune for today, actually. Oh, well, this is better. Okay. So if you do have put if you put a lot of oil in, you'll want to empty your slides and then maybe give your horn a couple turns after. Okay, and that way you can, in a controlled manner, get some of the oil out. All right, and then wipe it down with your little towel here. Okay, cool. Nice, now we'll carry on with the warm-up. How's it going, everyone? Any musicians here? Any French horn players? My self-confidence is not fragile. I don't understand. So this is a new horn, so I'm not exactly sure what valve oil goes best with it, but I'm not sure the Ultra Pure is working magic. I think the Blue Juice one worked a bit better for it, but it's just thinner, so it runs out much quicker. So we'll see. We'll see. Hello, yes, this is a French horn. I was just demonstrating how to put valve oil in it, the common way, and then also in the elite level where you can get a bunch of oil in real fast. Do you play French horn? Oh, you play guitar and piano? Great. Jealous. I love instruments that can play more than one note at a time because I'm sort of like a harmony junkie. You want to hear some jazz or any song? There's a like low horn jazz piece I like to play. Let me play it on my old horn here. Ooh. There you go. I'm still warming up. Man, the new horn is giving me some trouble today. It's 2 a.m. where you're at, Jeremy? Wow, that's crazy. It's only like noon here. I'm in LA. I haven't played on my new horn in probably like a month, so it needs some love. I bought a new instrument, but I've like I haven't been sure whether to switch to it fully or not. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate the subscription and the like. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, it's just afternoon, so it's kind of a. I like to warm up generally in the mornings if I can. So, you're from Burma? Whoa, nice. You're back. You're the pianist who's thinking about writing for wind instruments, right? How long have you been playing piano? Hello, David. Welcome. I'm just blasting through all my major scales here. How's it going? Have I heard the Pink Panther theme? Yeah. What is it? Wait. Man, kind of tough. I have played it before. Let me see. Piano teacher at elementary levels. Yeah. Oh, cool. Nice. I teach horn. For mostly high schoolers now. Let's see. Can I figure out how to play Pink Panther? That part's tricky. So. One of the cool things about French horns is you can really easily do that nice scooping sound. Okay, back to my major scales. So Jeremy, can I just say that like mad respect to teaching beginner pianists. It's so tough because I mean I had to take 2 years of piano when I was in college, and I was a terrible student. It's tough. Yeah, even though I was obviously pretty good at horn, I could not play piano basically at all. wondered is like, how fast can you get through all of your major scales? I wonder. I might do a timed version. I'm going to do all my major scales here. I'm going to get a timer going. Let's see. All right, stopwatch. All right. You're from India? Whoa, welcome. You started music with Indian classical music. Oh, that's so cool. Helps you work with scales. Okay, ragas. Cool. Nice. Well, I'm going to do my scales here and see how it goes. I'm going to speed run my major scales. 1, 2, 3, go. I did it in 31 seconds. Good to know. Yeah, I was terrible at piano because I wasn't interested in it. It was actually a requirement of studying at the conservatory where I did my undergrad. I was pretty terrible. And my teacher, Wei Wei, she had incredible patience, and she would always give me like a pity A minus. But one time I went there and I really dumped on a test and I got a B plus, and that's how I knew I gotta step it up. I gotta step it up. Yeah. I wonder how long it'll take to do 2 octave every scale 2 octaves. What note would I want to start on if I was doing 2 octave scales? Probably low C. Hello. Yeah, what do you need? What do you need advice on? Hopefully it's French horn related or music related. By the way, I'm doing like speed runs of major scales right now. I just did a single octave, a 1 octave scale speed run for every major key, and it took me 31 seconds. You used to love flute, but now you don't know why you don't love it as much. I wonder if you're burnt out. Yeah, I mean, I've been there with French horn because I've been playing for 18 years. How long have you been playing for? 3 years? Do your friends play in band with you? Do you play in a band? I guess I should ask. For me, like, loving playing my instrument, it was always more, I enjoyed being around the people who played music more than I enjoyed the music itself, at least at first, but kind of still always. Yeah, so it's summer now, so you might not be in band regularly, so when you're around the people you really like, it'll be a lot easier to like love playing your instrument because it's something you look forward to going to band class. Yeah, I mean, you're scared you grew out of it. It's possible. I mean, I played violin for a couple years, and I hated it by the end. Well, mostly because they made me learn vibrato, and I sucked at it, and I didn't want to learn. I was like, this is too hard, so I quit. And then I switched to French horn. But I haven't really wanted to quit French horn since then. I have had times where I don't want to practice for a bit. And sometimes, like, especially if you practice a lot, sometimes you hit periods where it's like you don't have any goals or stuff to work towards. So for me, like right now, I have a lot of concerts now that I'm a professional musician, but I have a week off. And so I have things I'm working on personally, and then I have fun music, and then I've got like my orchestra music as well. If you do too much of any one thing, it's kind of tough. But like if you're like the stuff that's good for you, if you all practice it every day, like fundamentals and scales and stuff, it can become like a chore to practice all the time. But making sure like you get to play fun stuff, stuff like just for you. Like I just figured out how to play Pink Panther a couple minutes ago because someone asked if I had ever heard it before, and that was like fun for me to figure out. Kind of tough. Yeah. So, I mean, go easy on yourself. I mean, you don't always need to be in a season of like working as hard as you can. You can take breaks. It's summer. Like take a break for a bit and just see how it feels, you know? But for me, it was always to be around people you really like. So all my friends were in band, and so I love playing in band. Abe says try playing basically a pentatonic scale. Yeah. I love doing pentatonic scales. Like every pop song ever is basically pentatonic stuff. What orchestra am I currently working with? I'm in the Pacific Symphony. So I play in Orange County, California, mostly. We have 200 services a year, and I guess that's like maybe like 100 concerts a year, maybe 80 or 100. Have I ever tried to create a piece of my own? I'm good. I should try to compose. I'm not a composer, but I mean, every once in a while, I'll write like a duet or like a little ditty for horn. I don't write often because, you know, my job's as a performer and I don't always have the creative streak. I don't know. It's kind of something you have to like grapple with as a performer, because I almost never choose what pieces I play. When I go play in an orchestra, it's like predetermined a year ahead of time by usually the conductor or some artistic planner in the organization. And so I don't always get to choose what piece I get to play. Like my favorite piece is Richard Strauss's Alpine Symphony. Yeah, and so like when I play a concert, oftentimes I do it 3 or 4 times. So like last time I played Alpine Symphony, my favorite piece last year, and we played it for 4 concerts. It was awesome. Yeah, and when we do like the Nutcracker, it's we do 15 concerts of it. Yeah. I have made a couple things though, Abhay. What have I done? They're on my YouTube channel, I think. Like my most watched YouTube video was this like duet that I wrote. What was it? August Optimism. It's almost August again. Do I know Hauser? Is he the cello guy who like always stares at the camera? Sometimes plays cello in like a pool and stuff. Not sure which horn. I'm again having another crisis about whether I should switch to my new horn or the old one. Keep playing my old one. Oh, I think the new one's better at high notes. But let me do some high note warm up and then switch between the two horns and see if this will help. Oh my gosh, I was trying to learn this insane trumpet exercise 2 days ago. I don't want to do that. Yuck. Here's some cool slurring exercises. Okay, that's the old horn. That's the new horn, sorry. Here's the old horn. Well, dang. Was I better just because I played it second? Let me try it back on the new horn. I like the sound better on the new horn, but I'm just like, I don't know where every note wants to sit, you know? Yeah, it's Henry Bonhorn on Instagram. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh man, I wonder why it's. We tried on the high horn mouthpiece as well. I have two mouthpieces and two horns here. I think the new horn has a more beautiful sound to it, but it's just one of those things where I'm not used to playing on it yet, so my accuracy is way lower. Which is really frustrating. Really frustrating. But I feel like I'll be playing on that for that's what I'd like to do. So for now, I think I'm going to keep playing my concerts on the old horn. And keep working up with the new one until I'm like almost as accurate here. Yeah. Here's another exercise. Unfortunately, I wish it would only take a few days. Like I've played a concert set on it. Like last month, I played a concert. We did 5 shows and 1 rehearsal. I did it all on the new horn, and it sounded good, but I just missed more notes than I would have liked. You know. It is better at the high register stuff, so I found it was probably like even, and I felt like it sounds more beautiful like when you just hold one note. It sounds so good. But yeah, I don't know. For me, when I switched to this horn from my old one, I think it took me like about 18 months to like really feel settled on it. So there's a definite cost to change. Yeah. All right, let's try this exercise. Wow, this one's way harder than I realized. Yeah, how long does it take for you to get used to a new piano? A week? Yeah, I'm back on the old horn here. It's familiar. The thing about it is like you can play every note well, but in the high register it gets so much harder. But because I'm so familiar with it, I kind of know what it takes to do it. So I'm playing out of this trumpet book, and some of these exercises are insane. Most of it translates okay to playing horn, but like, I mean, these must be high notes on the trumpet too, but they're like literally the top of the range on horn. That's hard. Okay, doesn't work staccato. Let's see if I can do it slurred. Cut out between G and E, so I'll support more on the way down. Pardon? Okay, have fun. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Something I'm trying to do now is attempt exercises that are beyond my skill level. And so here we go. This is it. I found it. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. But I guess I realized that I almost always practice arpeggios from the bottom going up, and so playing from the top down is way harder. Do I know about Dale Clevenger? Yeah, he was the principal horn of the Chicago Symphony for forever. Yeah. I listen to a lot of his recordings still. One of my favorite orchestras to listen to is like Chicago, old Chicago, like in the 70s through early 2000s. That's like one of my favorite groups to listen to for whenever I'm preparing a piece. And old Chicago has a recording. I gotta check it out. They have a really savage Brahms Piano Concerto too, Jeremy. You should check it out. Like some of the horn lines in there, Brahms were really nice horn lines, and they're just amazingly played. What's the name of the instrument? This is a French horn. And I'm playing trumpet exercises on a French horn, so yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So one thing I like to do when I practice is I kind of like to get the X-ray of an exercise. So this is what the exercise sounds like. So to get the X-ray, the bones of like the lowest note and the highest note, and what it's gonna feel like in a phrase. Sometimes I'll play like chromatically between everything. You've seen a lot of Dale's videos. Abe, do you play horn? Yeah, so this is how I'll practice it. So. Brahms Piano Concerto 2, Jeremy. That's one of my favorite old Chicago recordings. So anyways, I've done the X-ray. So when I'm doing the X-ray of it, like this chromatic version, I'm focusing on like relaxing and kinesthetically, just like it has to be pretty automatic with the fingers so that you can focus on like your lips and what it'll feel like to play over, you know, this arpeggio really high. So, okay, the first one went well. Hello, welcome, Bella. Oh yeah, Abe, you play guitar and piano, I forgot. The jazz, you have made the jazz request. Yeah, Dale's made some videos on like playing excerpts and stuff. I saw him live actually in person once. He did, he did a master class when he came to LA 10 years ago, and I watched. It was very cool. Boy, Abhay is describing to me a let's see. Wait, so Abhay wants me to try an exercise, and Musical Kaiju is asking, hello, I don't know if you make music. Recommendations for one you could make lyrics with, if free, of course. I mean, I have a couple songs on my channel you can check out. My most viewed one was this August Optimism thing, but yeah. Abhay, let me try this. You're abandoning software Muse score. Yeah, I mean, go check out my channel. I don't make a lot of music, so yeah. Let me try this. Abhay, let me try this exercise you wrote. So. Wait, so. Oh, are you saying this Clark exercise? That one? Or let me literally go note by note for what you described. Oh man, that's kind of tricky. Reading, I don't know if I've ever read letters like that for an exercise, and then and like translating that to notes is kind of tricky. Does that sound like it? Kaiju, I'm not sure I can help you out. I don't make a whole lot of music. So are you a composer or a singer? Yeah. I went through a Clark phase. If anyone's a trumpet player, you'll know. Was it Herbert Clark was his name? This guy wrote a ton of exercises for French horn. Yeah. And then you just do it in a bunch of keys. All right, let's see if any of that helped playing this trumpet exercise. Nope. It's so much easier doing the second half of this exercise. Let me set for the highest note. See how that goes. Well, I think I've run out of high chops. The trumpet exercises have bested me today. 76. I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm gonna put a star. I think number like 134 was like the absolute bane of my existence. Yeah, I'll pay. I'd be interested if you made a PDF of that, or you could send one to me. You feel free to send it to me on Instagram. Okay, so here's this exercise I was working on like yesterday or 2 days ago, and we'll see what happened if it marinated and improved over the last couple days. But I'm just gonna give it one run through, one attempt, and then see what happens. All right, here we go. A little slower. Still can't do it. Bro, I'm good at playing French horn. Thank you for saying that. I absolutely just dumped on that. It's a trumpet etude. I'm trying to learn. It's supposed to be presto, and those are eighth notes, so probably the tempo is... I can't even get close to it. Let's see. Okay, yeah. All right, come on. Here we go. It works a lot better when I just absolutely go for it, though. Take a huge breath. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing this basically impossible etude. I'll learn it one day. I'll get to it. I'll get through it. But I'll probably call it quits here as well. Thanks for tuning into my warm-up, and that's how you oil a French horn if you've been here since the beginning. So appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.